The shadow is a moral problem that challenges the whole ego personality. For no one can become conscious of the shadow without considerable moral effort. To become conscious of it involves recognizing the dark aspects of the personality as present and real. This act is the essential condition for any kind of self-knowledge. In the realm of psychology, Carl Jung's concept of the shadow stands as a powerful idea that offers a window into the unexplored depths of the human psyche. It is the unconscious aspect of our personality, which our conscious ego does not identify in itself. In simpler terms, the shadow is that part of us we are unaware of, and which contains repressed weaknesses, shortcomings, and instincts. Jung believed that the shadow often appears in dreams or visions, and can manifest in interactions with others through projection. When someone vehemently dislikes a quality in another person, Jung would suggest that this might be because it mirrors a part of their shadow, something they haven't reconciled within themselves. To help integrate these unconscious aspects of our psyche, Jung often spoke about shadow work and its importance. Shadow work is an introspective practice dedicated to uncovering and integrating these hidden aspects of our personality. This journey involves multiple stages and techniques, each designed to guide individuals towards a transformative understanding and acceptance of their full selves. Jung's shadow is essentially a repository for those parts of our psyche that are typically suppressed or unacknowledged. It consists of thoughts, emotions, desires, and characteristics that have been pushed aside due to societal norms, ethical constraints, or personal denial. Contrary to common perception, the shadow is not inherently negative. It represents untapped potential and facets of the self that have yet to be expressed. By recognizing the existence of the shadow, one can initiate a journey of deep self-discovery and authentic growth. The process begins with understanding that the shadow is neither purely evil nor wholly good. It transcends these simplistic binaries, embodying the complex, multifaceted nature of human consciousness. One of the fundamental aspects of shadow work involves acknowledging its roots in the unconscious mind. Jung posited that the unconscious significantly influences our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors in ways that we might not be immediately aware of. As a derivative of the unconscious, the shadow profoundly impacts our lives, shaping our reactions, relationships, and choices. By bringing the shadow into conscious awareness, individuals gain the opportunity to explore and navigate the hidden recesses of their psyches. The shadow often reveals itself through projections, where individuals unconsciously transfer their own suppressed qualities onto others. For example, Jung once wrote, "A man who is unconscious of himself acts in a blind, instinctive way, and is in addition fooled by all the illusions that arise when he sees everything that he is not conscious of in himself coming to meet him from outside as projections upon his neighbor." Moreover, the shadow is not static. It evolves as individuals grow and experience life. New elements such as unrecognized talents or desires suppressed due to societal expectations may be added to the shadow. Confronting these aspects can be challenging, but is crucial for ongoing personal development. Jung stressed the importance of approaching the shadow with compassion rather than judgment, which fosters a more constructive and empowering engagement with one's darker sides. In Jungian terms, karma in shadow work refers to the enduring impact of unconscious actions and repressed emotions on an individual's life experiences. This concept extends beyond the traditional understanding of karma as a cosmic cause and effect, proposing instead a psychological interpretation that emphasizes personal responsibility and introspective depth. Shadow work is a profound personal transformation process that starts with a deliberate invitation of the shadow into one's life. This acceptance is not passive. It is a conscious, intentional engagement with the hidden facets of one's psyche. Understanding the significance of inviting the shadow is essential for embarking on a path of self-discovery, personal growth, and, ultimately, integration. The journey of shadow work begins with cultivating awareness, an intentional and mindful exploration of the various layers of one's consciousness. This involves developing a keen sense of observation, directing attention inward to explore thoughts, emotions, and behaviors that typically operate below the surface of conscious awareness. Regular reflection enhances self-awareness and provides valuable insights into the workings of the mind, serving as a starting point for engaging the shadow in conscious awareness. Facing the discomfort and resistance that comes with delving into the shadow is crucial. The shadow often contains elements that evoke discomfort or are deemed socially unacceptable, making their exploration a courageous endeavor. It involves confronting uncomfortable emotions such as fear, shame, anger, or sadness, which are integral to acknowledging the shadow's presence. This confrontation can be rooted in repressed memories or past traumas, necessitating a compassionate and non-judgmental examination. By integrating these fragmented aspects of their past, individuals foster a more cohesive and authentic self-concept. As the journey progresses, individuals engage in techniques like active imagination and creative visualization, pivotal in Jung's method of shadow work. Active imagination involves a conscious dialogue with the unconscious, using imagination and visualization to interact with and integrate the contents of the unconscious. This technique often leads to encounters with symbolic representations, which are considered manifestations of unconscious content. Engaging with these symbols allows individuals to explore and understand the messages and insights encoded within their shadow. Creative visualization, on the other hand, involves using one's imagination to create vivid, detailed mental images where one can interact with symbolic representations of the shadow. This process helps identify unresolved conflicts, unhealed wounds, or persistent tensions within the psyche. Through such symbolic resolution, individuals engage in a psychological process akin to alchemy, where they refine and integrate unconscious elements into their conscious awareness. The final stages of shadow work involve expression and surrender, crucial for processing and integrating the shadow fully. Creative expression allows individuals to use artistic outlets to bring unconscious material into the conscious realm, facilitating a deeper understanding of the shadow. Surrendering to the creative process emphasizes letting go of control, fostering an openness to the insights emerging from the unconscious. Throughout the process of shadow work, focusing on the emotional experiences that arise is essential. This involves a mindful awareness of emotions, allowing them to unfold without judgment or resistance. By adopting a stance of radical acceptance and engaging in practices that promote emotional release, individuals can process their emotions more fully, contributing to emotional well-being. In closing, mastering Jungian shadow work is a transformative journey that unlocks profound authenticity and personal growth. It requires an understanding of the shadow, a willingness to engage with it, and the use of specific psychological techniques to integrate the shadow into the broader psyche. This journey not only brings about a harmonious integration of the unconscious, but also leads to a more authentic and liberated experience of self. Thank you for watching. We have also recently launched our website. If you are interested in a philosophy-inspired clothing brand, please sign up to our email list to receive a nice surprise for when we launch.